Fear and relationships. Fear is the opposite of love, not hate. Hate is not the opposite of love. Fear is the opposite of love. So, if you can admit that you are fearful when you are in a relationship, then you can take charge of that. If you feel vulnerable, well, take charge of that vulnerability. Take charge of the fear and know that fear is not real. Okay? Fear is false evidence that appears real. Fear is not real. So, if you want a relationship to be a success, you gotta deal with your issues. A lot of women have fear, probably also men. I haven't been in a relationship with a man, so I can only speak about what I have experienced in my life. All right? If you are a woman, you have probably experienced that men also have fear. Fear of being abandoned, fear of being rejected, fear of committing. So, we have fear. And it's not compatible with love. I mean, it destroys love. So, what you gotta do if you want love, and we all do, we all want love, we all want to be happy, then you have to deal with your fear. You have to learn about fear, study it, become an expert of fear, of your fear, not general, but your fear. When does it come up? How can you tame it? How can you take charge of your fear so it won't destroy another relationship and another relationship and another relationship? You gotta take charge of your issues. I suggest you write them down. I suggest you ask your partner, what do you see as my issues? Is it fear? Is it control? How do you see it? Please write down next time you see it so it can be concrete, specific. How are my patterns? If you are bold enough to ask for that, you can learn to grow. You can be a responsible partner. You can be responsible for your love relationship. And the only way to get a great relationship is to take charge of it, to be responsible for your part, to admit your part of the conflicts that you have, to recognize and to admit to your partner, to say, I'm sorry. I, I see so many relationships. I hear about so many relationships. So many people have problems with their relationships. They're very good at communication at their job, but not so good at communicating in their relationship. Interesting. So, we need to learn this. How many hours have you spent on becoming good at communication at your job? And how many hours have you been spending on being good at communicating in your relationship? Well, the most important thing, why don't you spend more time on that? On developing some abilities. Interesting, isn't it? A lot of people take it for granted. You should not take it for granted. You should invest time and money on your relationship. It's the most important in your life. More important than your job. So why are you not investing more time and money on it? Lack of consciousness, I would say. So now I'm trying to make you conscious, to take some conscious choices, to make a decision, to prioritize your relationship much higher than you do right now. To take charge, to be a captain of love, to make a decision that makes you proud. Because your love relationship is the most important thing. And that will spread to the rest of your life. So if you want to know some more things about how to deal with fear, how to become a better partner, how to become better at communication, how to be more vulnerable, how to be more warm, soft, and how to be a great lover, then I would love to assist you on that journey and see the shift in your eyes. So just give me a heads up. Find me on Facebook or write me a mail, and I'll be happy to come and make workshops or one-on-one sessions, because this is my mission in this life, to create more love on this planet, to help, to assist you in that journey.